my dear students. So today class, we will discussing about the frames. Okay, frames in HTML. This is Ramakrishna B, Assistant Professor CSE. Okay, now today we would like to explain what is frames, what are the importance of frames, and what are the tags of frames, what are the attributes of frame tags. So and some more topics on images and image tags. So attributes of image tags. So these are all concepts we will discuss in this video. Okay. So first of all, frames. So frames is nothing but it is divide a browser into several pieces. So that means by using frames you can divide our web page into some portion of pieces. So that is nothing but frames. By using frames we can divide or we can partition our web page into some several pieces. So that each piece containing a separate HTML page. So each portion is called as a frame. A collection of frames in the browser window is known as a frame set. For example, so I want to display 3 web pages on my single web page. In that first frame it will open Google page. In the second frame it will open Gmail. In third frame it will open Facebook. For that purpose we have to use the frames. By using frames you can divide our single web page into several web pages. So that is nothing but each and every single page is nothing but an HTML page. By using frames you can divide our web page into several web pages. The collection of frames is nothing but frame set. HTML frames allows the authors to present documents in multiple views, which may be independent window or sub window. Okay, the one of the key advantages of frame offers that you can load and reload single frames without having to reload entire content of the browser. The main use of, if you want to refresh our Google page, you can only refresh the Google page. Otherwise, you can, if you want to refresh our Facebook page, then you can only refresh the Facebook page. Okay, so this is the frames, and then collection of frames is nothing but frame set. The frame set tag is frame set. The frame set element holds one or more frame elements. Each frame element can hold separate document. The frame tag is frame. Okay, the frame set tag is like this. This frame set element specifies how many columns or rows there will be in a frame set and how much of percentage of pixels or space will be occupied each of them. So these are all we have to define in our frame set. So attributes of frame set tags. We have to divide calls. That means columns. Specify the number and size of columns in our frame set. Rows. So specify the number and rows are in a frame set. By using calls and rows, you have to define how many number of columns in frame set and how many rows in our frame set can be divided. That can be defined by using calls and rows. So frame. The frame tag define one particular window within a frame set. So by using frame we can define particular single window in our frame set. Each frame in a frame set can have different attributes such as borders, scrollings and resize, etc. So attributes of frame tag. So SRC, that means source, specify the URL of the document to show in the frame, that is URL. Frame border, that means border, same like that in a table border. So specifies whether or not to display border around the frame. Name, so specify the name of frame. So no size, that means specify the frame is not reusable. Okay, scrolling, yes, no auto. So specify whether not to display scrollables in frame. So whether you have to display, you have to define yes, then frame will be scroll. Otherwise no, it will not scroll. Auto, it means it will be scrolled automatically. So then one small example on frames. Here I have to create one frames.html. Here HTML frame set equals to cost 25%, start 25%. Okay, here so enter had defined this is around 25% and this is 25%, so remaining will be an 50% columns. So here frame src equals to http www.bing.com name equals to one nonsense, that means it is not resizable. Okay, the first frame will be bing.com will be open. In the second frame w3 schools frame src http w3 schools name f2 no size, so the size is not reusable, so this will be open this like this. Then frame 3 mypage.html, so in the mypage.html, so here I have created separate mypage.html that will be included here, name is f3, so that will be displayed here. Okay, so here I didn't mention my page HTML code, so that will be you can write on another page that will be saved, and that source, that means source page here, that means source src is nothing but source page, that link will be you have to define here. So then once you have executed the frames.html, automatically mypage.html will be redirected from frames.html, that will be displayed here. Okay, in practical video you will see this example later. Okay, and then images. So images is the increased visual appearance of the web pages and make your web page more attractive. So yeah, that means image is more attractive. For example, if any program is explained in programmatic manner, it is somewhat difficult to observe. Otherwise, if we have defined on algorithm, so algorithm wise I can explain easily and you can easily grasp it. So that is the more advantages and images. Image increase the visual appearance of the web page and make your web pages more attractive. The tag for the image is img. So img tag is defined an image in HTML page. By using image tag you require two required attributes, that means src and then alt. Src is nothing but source, that means where you can acquire the data, where from you have to acquire the data, and then alt is nothing but alert. So whenever you have to move our cursor on image, then alert message will be displayed. So in so many web pages, whenever you have to go on our cursor on image, then just it will, some dialog box will be open, this will like this. Okay, so that is an alert. So attribute of image tag src is nothing but value equals to your specifies the URL of an image, so where the image is stored, align, that means top, bottom, middle, left, right, alert text specifies an alternative text for an image. Whenever you have to show, just move on this, then one text will be appeared here. Same like that, borders, width, height, h space, v space, that means all left and right of horizontal space, and vertical spaces. Use map specifies in a server side image map. Use map is specified as a client side map. Okay, just this is an example of image. So here I created one HTML page, that is image. So here I created a beer, so that means break, the one line will be, so that means it displayed the, so somewhat below of the starting page. So image src god.jpg, okay, width 400, height 200, ln equals to right. So here I have to use the one attribute ln, another attribute height, another attribute width, another attribute src. So src is source, that means core image, that means URL is defined here, and width equals to 400, height equals to 200, and ln equals to right. So then means then the core image is displayed at the right side of the web page. Okay, then second image src c:/users admin desktop others baby. So here I define core.jpg, but here I define entire URL. So this is easily identified the browser where the image is acquired. Then it is goes to C drive and users admin desktop others folder, then baby.jpg. Then width is 300, height is 250, border equals to 3. That means whenever you have to define border 3, then here somewhat thick border will be applied, but here we don't define any border. So alt baby pic, whenever you have to move on our cursor and baby, then on some image, some text will be displayed here, that is baby pig. So this is the code for image image retrieval. Okay. Then image map. An image map is a large picture which has an area that the user can click with the mouse. So whenever you click on an image, then automatically another page will be called. So that is nothing but image maps. Each clickable area on image maps is called a hotspot. Whenever you click on the image, then it will be open in another image and browser, or otherwise it will be opened on another page. So that is nothing but image. By using image clickable, then it will be cause another web browser or another image. It is the area of image that provide the link, and whenever clicked by the user navigates to different pages. Okay. The HTML map tag defines an image map. Image map is an image with clickable areas. The area is defined with one or more area tags. The idea behind image map is that you should be able to perform different actions depending on the image. So for example, if you have to open any web pages in our Google, some of the pages consists of different images. Whenever you have to click on that image, automatically another page will be open. That means that image is redirected to another image. So that concept is nothing but image maps. To create an image map, you need an image. So whenever if you want to create an image map, you must have an image and you have to define some code with an attribute, then the image map will be worked. So this is the tag map. It requires name attribute. The element is associated with the map. Use map attribute and creates relationship between image and the map. And then area. The area is defined an area inside image. That means map an image with clickable areas. How much of the area, and that means whenever you have to maintain the area of image, so you have to click that regarding the area of image, then automatically it will be redirected. The area element is always nested inside a map. The area, then this is so attributes of area. Tag coordinates, specify the coordinates of the area, shape, default, rectangular or polygonal. So hrefs, that means URL, specify the hyperlink. Then target, then blank or parent itself or frame name. It specifies where the open. Okay, this is a sample example for that. So here I created images 2.png width, height, alert, h space and v space, align left, use map equals to hash image map. Okay, that means it is in a client side. Okay, map name equals to image map. Okay, area, shape rectangular, coordinates 0 0 50 50. Okay, so then href equals to http google.com, alert equals to search, target equals to another blank. So area, shape, circle, coordinates. Okay, so 100 125 href. Okay, so here I define here alert flower. Okay, so area, shape only, so coordinates, so hrefs. So these are coordinates you have to define like that. Area default yahoo.com alert search. So target equals to blank. So like this image will be open. Whenever you have to click on this, so automatically this will be open. So once you tried on that, so whenever you have click on that, the Google will be open. Similarly, whenever you click on Yahoo will be displayed. Okay, like this you have to create the image maps. Okay, so this is the entire concept regarding to the frames and then images. So in the next video I will explain the one example on frames. Okay, frames and images. Okay, thank you.